There are a lot of people out there today that'll try and scare you by talking about things like oxalates. Listen, it's all BS. You don't have to worry about any of it. You never ever have to eat an ox on a plant-based diet, especially one that's late. Are you laughing at me? That's it. I'm ending this interview right now. Where's the end button?
How's it going, everyone? I'm Sean, the Carnivore Trucker, and today we got a very special guest, Miss Alia Wells.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
That
thanks
was
for coming on. Yeah. So, how did your interview with Vegan BS go?
It went great.
Yeah, it looked like it went great. So,
that
well,
guy,
anyway.
Dave is very funny.
Yeah, Dave's great. I love those videos where he interviews himself as Vegan BS.
Yeah, exactly.
But well, introduce yourself. Tell everybody about your journey, how you started.
Okay, awesome. So my name's Alia. I live in South America, and I've been trying to handle really just my weight for some time now, and not realizing that digestive issues would be connected to my weight. So I've had like digestive issues for years, and I started following Dr. Barry and Dr. Chafee, and then one day I was like, "That's it. I'm gonna do the carnivore diet." But it wasn't like one day. It was like after like several months of looking at it. But March 1st is when I started, and now I'm very happy that I arrived here for this lifestyle. And also, I've met so many awesome people, and that's just like a even crazier, more awesome perk of starting this carnivore journey.
Yeah,
Such as the carnivore trucker.
thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one thing that's really great about carnivore community is just there's so many new channels that are just popping up.
Yeah.
So yeah, how much have you lost so far?
Okay, so I have lost 23 or 24 pounds. And for me, that's huge because after I had my son, I was diagnosed with a thyroid condition. And basically, that's like one thing, weight gain, and it's very hard to lose weight, apparently. And I've experienced that, or it's hard to keep it off. And you can put it on. So this has put me like being able to lose weight and be at cause over being able to lose weight. And I just got my blood work done, so I still have some sort of thyroid condition, but hopefully I can heal it with this. But the fact that I've lost any weight and kept it off, and I don't feel like reverting back to my old ways is pretty amazing.
Yeah. So with your thyroid, I've heard that most women do really well with a high fat carnivore.
Yeah. I
Is that
feel
what
that
you
way.
do?
Yeah, super as much as I can. I eat like bacon or pork belly, probably not every day, but basically every day. And we've perfected it to a science to make it even easier to cook pork belly. We get it ground, so it takes like 10 minutes to make it, or it's very like less than 10 minutes, and it's like bacon basically. So I eat that. I eat butter. I try to find the fattiest pieces of ground beef and eggs, and sometimes I don't even like egg yolk anymore. My tongue has gotten very specific in the last 3 months. No, sorry. Egg yolk, I like. I hate the whites. I will eat it sometimes, but I rather just have yolk. And I know we were chatting and you don't like eggs, but there's like specific things my body craves now, and yolks is one of them. But that's high. That's the fatty part, I believe, of the egg.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I mean, I love eggs. I just can't tolerate them.
Oh, like allergy?
I don't know if it's an allergy, but I just get physically nauseous whenever like 2 bites into an egg. It
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
it doesn't matter if it's yolk or white.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
I do want to try like duck or goose or some other type of egg that's not chicken eggs and see if I can
Sure.
do better with that.
Oh, maybe.
But yeah, that pork belly, man, that's some good stuff.
Oh yeah, and you like if you get it ground, it takes like 2 hours to cook if it's just like this big piece of pork belly. But if you get it
Mhm.
ground twice, like get a butcher to do it, you could just do it on the road.
I've never seen that.
It was like my husband's idea. I think he invented it actually because we Googled it or YouTubed it. We couldn't find anything about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to try that out. But
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, this morning, because at my local butcher's, they have like the pork fat trimmings that they
Oh
sell
wow.
for like half a pound for like $3.50.
Oh
Uh,
wow. It's so
it's
cheap.
usually stuff that you put in like with beans,
Mhm.
but
Mhm.
I take it and fry it up in the skillet. It's like bacon that's like that thick,
That's
pretty
awesome.
much.
Oh, hey,
So,
Slipknot fan.
oh,
I
sorry.
said the same thing about his T-shirt.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I forgot to look at the chat. Thanks.
Oh yeah, no
What's
problem.
what's up, Slipknot fan? But anyway, so
So you're talking about like you fry up this big
mhm,
yummy chunk of fat.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, I feel, but to more directly answer your question, I feel a lot better when I eat high fat and like, yeah, it's satiating for longer, but my like body just feels so much calmer than it did months ago. And like the if you ask me for cravings, I crave fat. I don't crave carbohydrates anymore. But if I don't eat enough, I'll start craving that.
Yeah, yeah. The hunger is definitely way better or
Oh yeah.
different,
Mhm.
different than on carnivore.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, is that all you eat a day
Um,
is pork?
I eat pork. I eat I eat steak. I love steak.
Mhm,
Almost not cooked. I know it's cooked, but it's super now it's like the more I go on this carnivore journey, the rarer and rarer the steak gets.
mhm.
I eat eggs. Sometimes we buy sardines and because they're
Okay.
really cheap, it's like $1 a can, but that's not I'll eat it if one of my kids asks for it. I know that sounds funny that a kid is asking for sardines. They're asking for little fish. So I'll eat it with them because they won't finish it. But it's not something I. If there
Yeah.
was the apocalypse, maybe I'll buy like 100 cans of sardines for the apocalypse. Then I'll eat it. But yeah, eggs, bacon, steak, butter. More or
Okay.
less,
Yeah, yeah.
that's basically it. Maybe a few other things, but yeah.
Yeah. So, what does your kid eat? How
Oh,
does he
okay.
eat?
So I have two kids. Jacob is 6 and Brianna is 5. And
Mhm.
they eat basically whatever I cook. They do like rice. I don't know how to cook rice, so my husband cooks that, or I do, but I just don't like to. Or maybe they'll eat potatoes. Here we have plantains, so they'll eat that. But recently, it's been less and less. They're just eating what I make. Unless we go out, they like to eat KFC. So KFC and various things like that. They're not on the carnivore diet. We have fruit in the house for them, but they eat very healthy compared to most kids you observe eating anything. Like we don't, other than like rice and potatoes, you won't find like cereal in our house. You won't find
Mhm.
bread. But even before I started the carnivore diet, we used to have oatmeal. We don't even have oatmeal in the house anymore. So yeah, it's elimination for everybody.
So you don't follow Tufts guidelines for nutrition for your kids?
I don't even know what that is. So probably
Oh,
no.
that was that study that put like Fruit Loops above ground beef.
Oh no, I was looking at one similar last week and I did a whole video about it. I'm gonna look at that. It said like Cheerios is healthier for you than eggs, and I did a whole video about that. I was very
Yeah, yeah, that's the study that I was
facetious,
talking about. Yeah.
sarcastic. No, I don't follow those guidelines. Sorry. And my kids, like when I was a kid, I was super chubby or even maybe obese. I don't know. Um, but my kids and I was worried earlier that my kids were gonna like follow my footsteps. I mean, we live in a different country though, but they're super active and super healthy. And Slipknot fan used to eat KFC all the time. Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
I was about to highlight that. I was about to highlight that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially on the road, for me it was
Oh
Popeyes.
yeah. Oh, was what?
Popeyes.
Oh, Popeyes. Yeah, I love Popeyes.
Yeah.
I mean, loved in the
Yeah,
past.
loved. But how is it compared like in Colombia? How is it
Yeah.
compared to like the regular diet that normal people eat? How is
Um,
that compared to here in America?
I think it's like there's been a lot of like Americanization here. Like, what's that Ramstein song about everywhere is America,
Oh yeah, I know.
or whatever it's called.
Uh-huh.
Slipknot fan, tell us what the name of that song is. Okay, no. Um, But no, there's like McDonald's here and Subway here, and there's something similar to a Costco. So I'm going to say first, there's been a lot of Americanization, but people here generally eat healthier. And I notice the people that go to those places are not as healthy looking as the people that eat the regular sort of diet. So people eat like fish here, they eat like rice. I don't like rice, maybe potatoes, salad. They do eat beef, but it's like you'll have like rice and salad and chicken on your plate, and that's like a normal meal. In most restaurants you can go and get some sort of protein with rice and a salad and maybe some potatoes, or there's like a tortilla thing here, it's called an arepa. It's like a thick tortilla. Thank you so much for answering the question. We're asking him the questions in this
Yep, yep.
in this live stream. But yeah, no, like I went, there's the store that's like Costco. It's called Price Mart. And I went there and I'm like, there's so many Americanized crap products here in this store. And people are getting these like milkshakes. And this is our culture coming here. And these people are bigger than other people I've seen. So, but here people are a lot, overall, a lot healthier looking than in the United States. For sure. And
Yeah,
I'm from the Midwest. I'm from the Midwest, so I can't generalize all of the US.
well, I've been to like 44 states, and
Yeah.
I mean, there's a little bit of diversity, but for the most part, a lot of people are overweight.
Yeah.
But I got something for talking about America and our diet.
The whole point of this country is if you want to eat garbage, balloon up to 600 pounds, and die of a heart attack at 43, you can. You are free to do so.
Yeah, exactly.
That seems to be the mindset of most people.
Yeah, I'll be 43 in 3 years. I'm not following that timeline.
Yeah. To go back to tracing back to a thought that I had
Sure.
about, well, because you mentioned the more we get into carnivore, the more rare the meat gets.
Yeah.
What do you think of the people who like eat the raw steaks and raw meat?
I don't think I can get there. I think,
Right?
yeah, I don't think I can get there. And I think if they're healthy and not sick, then good for them.
Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
think.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's like I'm curious to try it, but at the same time, I don't always have access to fresh meat, so it's
Oh
like
yeah.
don't want to risk that, you know?
Sure. Let's go
Yeah.
hunting and we'll eat it raw and see what happens.
I'm sure
With
that'll
some salt.
I'm sure that'll play out real nice.
Yeah. It seems like a horror movie setting.
Yeah.
No, I mean like this is how I'm cooking these days. When I cook like steak, I'll be like in the kitchen and I'll cook it for a few minutes on both sides and I'll start cutting and eating it while like I'll take it out and cut it. But if it's still cold in the center, I toss it back in the pan for a few minutes.
Uh,
But it'll be red, but I just don't want it cold. So yeah.
yeah, yeah. I've gotten it down to a science.
Oh
Especially
wow.
I'm starting to use cast iron.
Oh
Um,
cool. Tastes better probably.
yeah, it's really good.
Nice. And then like how long do you cook your steak for?
Um, about 7 minutes each side,
Oh, okay.
and then turn up the heat and sear.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm gonna try that now because mine's just kind of gray looking on the outside when I'm done.
So, besides the thyroid problem,
Yeah.
was there any other health things that you've like maybe reversed or were
Um.
dealing with before?
Yeah. So, I think I like when we were talking a few days ago. Like, I think I had irritable bowel syndrome. Like, but like you said, undiagnosed
Hmm.
for years. Like problems, pain in digesting things, diarrhea frequently, not all every day, but a lot. And I just thought that that was for years. I was sure it was because I lived in South America. And eventually my like stomach would like adjust, but it had nothing to do with that. It had nothing to do with that. So, and there have been times where I've eaten really cleanly,
Hmm.
um, like what I thought was clean at least, and big salads, or I was juicing things, and um, I still had the digestive issues, so I can't fully blame it on just eating terribly, because even eating healthy, I still had it. So just getting rid of the crap plus getting rid of the vegetables, everything sorted out. I think within, like, no joke, like a week and a half, 2 weeks, everything, all of my digestive issues I had experienced for years were resolved.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my dad, he's had to have that procedure where they like stretch out your esophagus because of all the indigestion.
Oh no.
And he's always taking those indigestion pills, the Xanax, or I can't remember what they call it. It starts
I,
with a Z.
okay.
But yeah, so I have my dad's digestion because
Okay.
after he eats, he gets all bloated and starts
Yeah.
hiccuping.
Oh yeah.
And I used
Uh-huh.
I used to do that, like eating regular, and now that I went carnivore, it's gone.
That's awesome.
So yeah. How long have you been in Colombia?
Uh, since 2015, but I went home for a year.
Okay.
Or a year and a
Okay.
half. I went back to the US for a year and a half. So 6 years.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I just renewed my visa, so I'll be here at least another 5 years. I love it
Okay.
here. It's like
I
paradise.
I can imagine.
Hmm.
So I saw on your interview with Dave
Yeah.
that you said you met your husband on an elevator.
Yeah, I did.
Where, where's that elevator at?
That elevator is in a church in Bogota.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to go there and try my luck.
Okay, I'll take you there. Just fly here, and I will take you to that church, and you'll be all good.
Well,
Yes, ladies. He is a handsome Irish, Scottish boy, Texan, ripe for the
yep,
picking.
yep. All four of my viewers.
But we're streaming to my channel also.
Oh yeah, that's
That's
right.
right. Hi, Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Thanks for showing up. Nice to see you here.
Slipknot fan brings up deep fried foods. It's the worst thing you can eat.
Yeah,
Which,
absolutely.
yeah,
Except if
with
it's. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
yeah, with the like peanut oil and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So
No,
let's
terrible.
talk
I
about
know.
that a little bit.
So, yeah, I agree completely. I don't know who Dr. Peter Gilden is, but I'm gonna check that out. No, I agree completely though, and yeah, I need it. I know I need to get my kids away from the KFC, but I'm not eating that stuff anymore, and that probably added to all the digestive issues, I'm sure.
Yeah, yeah. I wish KFC would have like grilled options. Those are usually a little bit better.
Right. Like that's where I'm lucky here. I texted you and said I was at the mall. My kids were playing at like this Chuck E. Cheese place, and they have KFC there. They have burger places there, but there's like two options. There's three options where you can get a grilled steak in the food court at a mall. So like I'm set. And I can get two grilled steaks for like $10 here.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, I know that there's different like conversion rates with America versus Colombia,
Yeah.
but like is the meat a little bit cheaper there, do you think?
I think it is, yeah, because I don't know what the cut is called here, but it's really a fatty cut. There's two of them. It's called churrasco, and the other one is punto de anca. And I
Mhm.
wish I was googling it and I forgot the name, but one of those is like $25 a pound, and I get that for like $4 a pound.
That's not bad.
So yeah, yeah, maybe five. I could be wrong, but I'm definitely not paying $25 a pound for any meat here.
Right.
Let me see if I can. Let me see. Deep frying. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like I was telling her earlier about the pig fat trimmings that I get at my local butcher. I
Yeah.
usually make lard from that, and
Oh, okay.
then I just kind of put that to the side and use that for
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, we have like 2 cups of lard just sitting next to the stove, and I'm kind of curious, like when I'm supposed to stop using it, when I'm supposed to stop putting basic bacon grease in a cup. Like, when does it get bad? Okay, I Google translated it, and I don't think this makes sense. It says punto de anca, rump point. Rump point. Maybe it means it's part of the butt.
Probably.
Probably. I was trying to. I'm gonna let's see, beef cuts. Whatever. I'm not gonna waste any more time. I thought it would be easy to find, but it's like a fatty piece, and it is a lot cheaper here due to the exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any advice for like women specifically who are kind of apprehensive about starting a carnivore diet?
I would say don't worry and get started. No, I would say watch some videos from like Dr. Barry and Dr. Chafee and find out more about it. There is also a doctor, and her name is Dr. Elizabeth Bright, and she
Hmm.
specifically talks about the carnivore diet, high fat carnivore, and how it will improve female hormones. And as a female, I've experienced a lot of benefits. I don't know how to explain all of the benefits, but let's see, not to gross the males out here, but I had very bad periods most of my life, menstrual cycles, and that it changed after having kids, but it still wasn't perfect because I didn't know what perfect was. But no pain is perfect, so I don't have any pain anymore, and definitely eating high fat changed that. So I know men don't really like to hear about that, but if a woman clicks on, she'll appreciate that I just said that. So, but yeah,
Okay.
Dr. Bright has a lot of good information about how eating high fat carnivore can help balance out female hormones, and you feel a lot better. You feel a lot calmer. Um, yeah, my body feels a lot calmer. And if you feel calmer, and if you can sleep and you get good sleep, your whole everything is just going to be better. Everything's going to be a lot better. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, and there's another doctor named Dr. Klitz, Dr. Killitz. I don't
Kilts.
remember. Kiltz. Okay,
Dr.
good.
Kilts. I was
Yeah.
about to bring him up too because
Okay. Yeah.
he's I think he specializes in reproductive health,
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
he just got
Exactly.
started on carnivore and applied that to it. And as far as I know, he's got a lot of success with his patients doing that.
Yeah, I've heard some of his interviews, and definitely he says even keto will help people that are
Hmm.
having reproductive issues in carnivore. So that's a good thing. Yeah, if any females watch this and you are on the edge, definitely like check out. I like this person, Sawa.
Yep, yep.
It's just kind of stereotypical that men don't want to hear about women in their menstrual cycles. But no, it's uh, if it's painful, it's terrible. But I realized when it stopped being painful that it's a beautiful process and part of being a woman. So that's a very good point. Thanks for bringing that up.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you were saying like to all the men, this might be gross. I was gonna say, we're all adults here.
Yeah, we are all adults here. That's true.
But
No,
yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. Slipknot fan.
yeah,
Kilt is pretty cool. I like
yeah,
him.
exactly.
Um, and I had another question for you that I completely forgot.
No problem. I'm here. We got
Yeah,
time.
yeah, we got time.
So let me ask you, while you're
Mhm.
finding your question, so what do you eat? What's your eating day look like,
Well,
or
when I'm
week?
on the week, when I'm on the road, it's mainly just hamburger patties throughout the day,
Oh, okay.
and then steaks on the weekends. But
Nice.
since I've been home, let's see, I'm going back on the road Tuesday, so I've been out for a while.
Oh,
Um,
well, that's good. That's fun.
yeah, so I've been like kind of cheating a little bit.
Oh no. What's
Yeah,
cheating mean?
like berries and honey
Oh, okay.
and yogurt, but
Okay.
like clean yogurt, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. I'm sure it'll tighten up when you get back on the road. I brought
Oh
up
yeah.
berries in a live stream last night, and that I don't know if people like that or not. I don't eat berries. I can't do if I want to continue my progress and get my weight down some more and get back to like ideal health, I can't do any fruit. It's just gonna throw it off. At this point, maybe later, but I don't even crave that stuff, and I don't know if I will. I was sure I was going to eat pickles again after 90 days, but I'm on like 100 days. I don't know. I'm past 90 days, and I don't want to eat pickles. So there you are.
Yeah, yeah. Do you make exceptions for like say mushrooms or anything like that?
Let's see. When I was in Bogota doing some work, I put garlic powder on my food, and that was the
Oh.
exception. Garlic salt powder. I hope it was just garlic and wasn't anything else. But since I've been back, oh, lime. I was doing an exception, squeezing lime on the pork belly. But then at last time I did that, I felt very nauseated, and I don't know if that was the lime. I don't know if it was the pork belly. Fructose in fruit is the same. Oh wow, that's interesting. I wonder.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah,
Then
like
maybe I'll just sneak it. Maybe I'll have a Snickers bar instead. No.
like
So those are main exceptions that I can think of right now, at least. My big
okay.
exception is coffee.
Yeah. I had quit drinking coffee for the month of April, but I was just getting drowsy, so I cut it back in.
Oh, okay.
It's like I kind of need the caffeine sometimes.
I understand. And you're on the road. You can't like fall asleep driving.
Yeah,
How many
yeah.
hours a day do you drive?
About legally, I can only drive.
Seriously?
I can only drive 11 hours,
What?
but and then I have a 14-hour window. So like if
Oh,
I
okay.
let's say I drive for like 10 hours that day, I have 4 extra hours. Like if I'm sitting at a dock getting loaded or unloaded.
Oh, okay. Do you, oh, loaded, but you're not, are you doing the unloading or does somebody else do that?
Oh no, somebody else does that.
Oh, okay. 11
Every
hours.
now,
That's like extreme. Or
mm,
no, you're used to it.
yeah, I'm pretty used to it.
Oh,
Pretty used
okay.
to it. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It
Exactly.
is.
We got all political for a second. I don't know if we answer that here.
uh,
I'm going
but-
to say, what do you think I think of Biden, and put that in the comments or put that in the chat.
well, all I gotta say is let's go, Brandon.
Yes, let's go, Brandon. That's what I got to say. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Let's
How do I
see.
put my email? Should I just put it in the comments?
Yeah, you can. I'm about to do it too.
Oh, okay. Dark Brandon. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't want, I can't, I'm not going to get political, and maybe I will start a different channel doing my political comments, but I can't get political because that's not the subject of my channel, and I don't want to offend anybody. But I don't know if anyone that listens to my channel believes in Biden. There you
Actually,
go. No politics. No politics here. We'll have a private chat and we'll invite people privately and we will talk politics, because right now we're going to talk about steak.
Yeah, exactly.
Should I
do
put my email here?
Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah, let me get 1 second. Thank you everybody for waiting. Because I have so many email addresses. I need to get the right one.
Yeah.
It is, you all can reach me at.
You are
I'm
Flandin.
at.
You're kind of tempting me. I should really make another channel if I want to talk about stuff like that.
I will be there. I will not make a channel, but I will be there and we can do live streams and talk.
Or maybe start a Discord, something like that.
Oh yeah, exactly. Let me see. I want to make sure. Okay, good. You can shoot me an email. Anybody can shoot me an email. I answer my emails at least once a day.
Cool.
Yeah. You won't get an answer between the hours of 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. Central, and you might not get them until after 8 p.m. because that's when my kids go to sleep. There you go. Next question. Next question from the chat or the carnivore trucker.
Pretty names.
Oh, thank you. I was named after a witch. Alia is the name of the witch in the Paul Atreides sister in the book Dune. Maybe it's
In
pronounced
what?
differently. Paul Atreides in the book Dune. He's the main
Oh, in
character. His
Dune.
sister is
Okay.
Alia, but I don't know if it's Alia or that's just how I say it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I said it wrong.
No worries. No worries, my friend. Nobody says my name correctly.
But yeah, sorry, I'm drawing blanks here.
It's okay.
I should have written down some questions for you, but
I know I've been there, done that. Let's see. So, I mean, your audience knows, but what is your favorite? What is your favorite thing that has occurred from the carnivore diet?
mainly just weight loss and just feeling less bloated.
Oh,
That
okay.
was a big thing.
Yeah.
Well, I told you in our interview,
Yeah.
like the first of the year, I was just so bloated and just fed up
Mm-hmm.
being uncomfortable and fat.
Yeah. Totally. Absolutely. I get it. Yeah. I think there's like a tipping point for everyone when they either decide to make a change or they don't. And those that don't get sicker and those that do get better.
Yeah. Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, so nice. Let's talk about first. I want to say something. Slipknot fan, you got to watch the movie. You got to watch the movie. I also saw the David Lynch one, but I was very young. You got to watch the movie. It's awesome. It's very slow. I think my husband fell asleep, but I loved every moment of it. So there you go. And the second part 2 is coming out too. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, drink your water.
Yep.
Do you think carnivore makes you walk faster?
I've kind of noticed that. I think it comes with that extra boost of energy that you get.
Right. Mm-hmm.
So it's like I don't know. It might just be me because I spend a lot of time sitting down driving,
Yeah.
And when I finally get going, it feels like I'm walking real fast.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. No, because I used to walk super fast and then I had kids and I slowed down and I haven't noticed that I haven't really noticed walking faster, but I noticed myself in the pool a lot more than before. That's not walking faster, but it's still more energy and doing more physically.
um, Speaking of being physically active, are you
Yeah.
are you working out or hitting the
That
pool more?
that maybe doing some cannonballs that I haven't done in years. Swimming a bit more, but I'm usually in the pool with my kids, so I'm just making they swim and I'm just keeping an eye on them. Like I'm playing more, but at least I'm in the pool. I'm exerting myself more
Yeah.
than I was like 3 months ago, and I could still go to the pool 3 months ago. I did go to the pool, but not as recently. It's a lot more. So I mean, at least I'm exerting my body more. There is a community. There's like a swim teacher that lives in this apartment complex, and
Mhm.
she told me last week I need to go to swim class, swim, whatever they're calling it. So
Yeah. No, I haven't banned them. But um but yeah, I saw you on your Facebook. You have a bunch of picture or videos of you dive balling and all that.
yeah, and my kids,
Yeah,
they're really good too. I don't know if you saw those videos. They're really good.
yeah, I saw those.
Yeah.
Uh, do you plan on hitting the gym or anything?
Mm,
Not really.
no, I have like a resistance band that I should probably like find. I think it's
Uh-huh.
in the closet back here, and I have a trampoline. So I used to trampoline. So my knee feels like a little funny, and I think when I was jumping with my weight higher, or even when I was jumping when my weight was lower, I don't know. I just want to get my weight a little bit lower, and then maybe I'll start trampolining again. I don't want to put so much pressure
Mm.
on my joints, I guess. Who knows? Maybe I'll run again. I did like running in my 20s. Maybe I'll run again when the weight gets even lower. But no, we're supposed to have a gym here in our complex. Maybe if they buy the equipment, maybe I'll go look around.
Yeah, yeah, that's what Kip has been saying. He wants to lose some weight before he starts doing some lifting.
Right.
Um, but I made a video on like exercises you can do pretty much in bed with those resistant bands.
Oh, nice. Okay, I'll check it out.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
seems like exercise I want to do.
right.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Who anybody else in the chat have questions, comments? Uh
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye out for
yeah.
chat. Does anybody on your side?
Uh mm, mm, well, that's a really good question because I only see what's here. Let me look. Give me 1 second. I only see what's like right here.
Oh yeah, that's
And
right.
I don't know if I have any. Oh, it's the same ones. It's the same. It's the same.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. There you go. So, what would be, do you have like, what's your like favorite carnivore meal that's separate or like what would you want to eat more than anything else? I know you said everything to eat, but I'm just curious.
Um, I could eat steaks all day, every day if I could.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Bacon's a close second though.
Okay. Oh yeah, you have bacon here, so.
Yeah, that usually goes hand in hand with me because like I'll cook this bacon first and then
Yeah.
cook the steak in the bacon grease.
Nice. Yeah. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. I could eat steak all day too.
Yeah. What's your favorite cut? Like, are
I
you
don't know.
ribeye?
I
Okay, no.
don't know because I don't know what they're called here. I like the punto de anca and I like the churrasco. So if anyone speaks Spanish that's listening right now, please put in the comments what I'm talking about. What cuts of meat I'm talking about. That would be great.
Yeah. Um, like I've been going for top sirloin lately.
Oh,
Just
okay.
because it's a little bit cheaper than
Yeah.
the ribeyes. Like a ribeyes you can buy like a pound and a half and it's like $35.
Oh wow. That's
But
really kind of
yeah,
expensive.
it's getting really bad. But
Yeah.
with the top sirloin you could buy just about the same amount and it'd be $20.
Oh, okay.
Some
And does that have enough fat in it, or that's why you want to cook it in the lard?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
usually have to like add some butter to it.
Oh,
That
okay.
usually helps a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then, so you're on the road. Where do you go shopping? Where do you do your shopping
I'm really
usually?
kind of beholden to like um Walmart, Kroger's, wherever I can find it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes
Yeah,
sense. At least they're going to be almost anywhere.
yeah. Um, Slipknot fan last stream had asked about grass fed versus grain fed,
Yeah.
and like uh, and I have yeah this whole year that I went carnivore, I don't think I've had but maybe one or two grass fed steaks
Oh, okay.
because I mean it just goes to show like it's not too important, you know.
Yeah.
Um, I think it was Dr. Chafee who said it, like comparing the grain fed to grass fed is like comparing gold versus silver versus the vegan in last place, you know.
Yeah, I understand. Um, yeah, I don't know the difference even. I don't know if I've ever tried the difference. I don't know if the meat that I have here is grass fed, corn fed, grain fed, whatever. I have no idea.
Yeah, it's kind of funny how like little it matters,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
people make a big
exactly.
deal out of it
Right,
occasionally.
right. Yeah, absolutely.
Uh,
I don't know.
have you tried lamb?
I love gyros. I'm from Chicago. I love there are a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of
that's
good
right.
Greek restaurants there, so I do like lamb. Have I tried lamb since carnivore? No. Mm-mm.
Mm.
Mm-mm. And I don't know if I would cook it good. Also, in the gyro meat, like I don't know if that's what other stuff they put in it to make it taste good. Like if it's bad, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's gonna be like bad for you. But in that sense, I love lamb. I haven't tried lamb since. Oh, I did have some at a Pakistani restaurant in Bogota before I started carnivore, and I liked that. But as a carnivore, I have not tried it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I had some a couple weeks ago. Um, but yeah, speaking of, because well, you mentioned like you can buy grilled steak at the mall. I had
Right.
I had an experience today where me and my friend went to a Mexican restaurant,
Yeah.
and I was like, I just want some steak fajita in a bowl,
Okay.
and she wasn't really comprehending what I was talking about, what I was trying to get, and so she placed the order as like a beef fajita taco with nothing else but the meat,
Mm-hmm.
and put like a small handful of of meat into a bowl,
Oh
and
no.
I was like, this is a snack. This isn't
Yeah,
enough.
exactly. Exactly.
And
No.
it's so hard to like. It's kind of awkward sometimes to try to eat carnivore, like in restaurants here in America.
Right. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think I saw a short with Dr. Barry where he went through McDonald's and bought like 7 hamburger patties. Did you see that one?
yeah,
Well, he says that they have to make it fresh when you order it, and it's like $13. And still, that's like, I can't do that. I can't spend that. I'll spend $10 on a real steak, but I can't spend $13 on or even 2 steaks. I can't spend $13 on 7 hamburger patties. But people could do that. People could do that if that was like financially viable for them. It is an option.
yeah. I've done that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I remember Larry had done one from I think Burger King.
Oh, okay.
Um, I remember a while back I was tempted to do the same thing, but I looked up the ingredients list for the patties,
Yeah,
and they weren't as clean as I would have liked, so I didn't do it.
sure. Yeah,
But
yeah,
I know
exactly.
Wendy's is pretty clean.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'm not
Yeah,
in the US now, but that's good to know. I'm gonna visit as soon at some point.
soon.
All
All the
the
channels
time.
say the best meat you can afford. Yep.
Mhm.
If you can afford grass-fed pasture, buy it to
Right.
support the industry. Yeah,
Yeah,
it will make
exactly.
that industry more accessible, better for animals, humanity. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I agree. I agree completely. I just don't know here in Colombia like what the deal is. Like I live in this huge apartment gated community and then next door there's some cows and I always joke that when they're done with I'll buy one of them. Like there's literally grass, there's cows grazing like really close to me like a block away.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Buy whatever is sustainable. Yep,
Yeah,
that's right.
exactly. I mean, like, if you can get if all you can afford is this is a not maybe the best way to do carnivore, but if all you can afford is like spam and like sardines
Hmm.
and hot dogs, do that because that's gonna be like 1,000% better than the standard American diet.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah,
Some of the first videos I put up on my channel was how you can eat carnivore on the road at the truck stops,
yeah,
and like I made like a list of 10 things you can get,
yeah.
and like spam and those Vienna sausages
Oh,
were
great.
up there.
Oh, nice.
So so
Well,
yeah,
next time that's
it
like
is
not just for
whatever.
truckers; it's for everybody on the road.
Yeah,
long
yeah, for sure.
long trips, you know. But that's great. Um, So here's a question for you. So your channel, like you started this carnivore journey like me. I maybe you're doing it to be like accountable, but
Hmm.
I want to stay accountable, obviously, but I want to help and tell as many people about this as possible. Is that like something similar for your channel, or how did it start, and what's it progressed to?
Yeah, like it's half accountability for me, and the other half is motivating other truck drivers to be healthy, be active.
Awesome.
Um, and now it's honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I think it's more leaning on accountability, and then I want to try to live stream every Sunday, so it's like
Nice.
having a good conversation
Right. Oh yeah, no, that's awesome. I love that. It's so fun.
and
Connecting with
interacting with the community as well.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
love that. I've loved that. That's great.
So what about you? Why did you start on YouTube?
First I wanted to track my progress, and
Hmm.
then I started having success, and I wanted to tell people about it. And now I just want to tell a bunch of people about it. And it like how I am in my personality, I'm gonna get to the point in a second, is that I want to talk to like a variety of different people. Like I've scheduled my mom, who's a vegetarian, who I actually helped. She's 100% supportive, by the way, and she agreed to do a video with me. Um, but when I started carnivore and started telling her my successes, she decided to take out all the standard American diet vegetarian junk. So she's eating like cleanly now. Does that make sense? Like, even if it's not something I would do,
Hmm.
I'm happy that at least she took the garbage out of her diet. If that's still a true statement, I'll find out when I when I interview her. But she texted me today that she's like um, so many pounds lighter than she's been in decades. So, or her weight is lighter than it's been in decades. So that's very. I'm happy that I could at least help her. So like I'm gonna expand my channel to try. I want to try to interview vegans who will be willing to have a nice conversation and
Uh-huh.
hear my side of the story. I don't know. I don't know, but I want to talk to people of various diets if they're willing to tell me their story, but also listen to my story because maybe that'll help them also. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
don't want to have one of those channels where I'm just like where somebody's attacking the other person's attacking the other person, because I don't think that's helpful either. That's
Yeah.
that because the that one group that doesn't agree with what you're doing is going to agree with them, but then the other group that doesn't agree with the, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't change anything. But what if I could talk to some people that are doing something totally different than me, and we have like a nice conversation? At the end of it, we can come to some sort of agreement, which might help them a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing I want to do with my channel. I only have my
Mhm.
mom so far, and she's not going to be mean to me.
Well, you could have vegan BS on again,
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. I'll talk to him.
but but no.
That would just be a skit.
Yeah. No. On Twitter, this is kind of getting to your point.
Yeah.
There's this guy called Carnivore Police, I think,
Oh, okay.
and I see him like if you're watching, sorry to bash you, but he's always like stirring the pot with vegans and
Yeah.
being like super aggressive, and I'm like, you're not winning anybody over by being
Right.
dogmatic.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
And
Exactly.
yeah, but some people he argues with kind of deserves it, to be fair. But
So I don't want to argue with either of those people.
yeah, it's like you gotta be a little bit nicer, come at a better angle, like
Sure. Sure.
be respectful, and you'll get respect back.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I do have like a funny story actually. So, and we have this guy. He's a parkour teacher, and he comes and he was doing classes with my kids, and they loved it. And then we hired him to do activities for kids at the my daughter's 5th birthday party a couple weeks ago. And so, by the way, we bought like 70 pounds of meat, and a company was like grilling it all up for us. So when they were done with the activities, I'm like, hey, make sure you get to the barbecue. It's like super delicious. And he's like, oh, I think you don't know that I'm a vegan. I'm like, what? We're enemies. I'm a carnivore. But I made it, I kind of was like joking about it. And then his friend that was there, I gave him a plate of meat because he wasn't vegan. And then I found some like vegan stuff and gave it to him. Um, but look, he's a cool dude. He jumps off buildings. I don't want to say what you're doing is wrong. Maybe at some point he'll change. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah,
into like saying somebody's wrong with how food is very personal to people.
yeah. And
Yeah.
some people honestly do good with vegan diets, and
Yeah. For
think what you
at least
will.
for some period of time, at least for some
Yeah,
period of time.
yeah, think what you will, but
Yeah.
it's whatever works for people.
Right.
Uh,
Everybody's different. Hello.
what's up?
Nerd culture is toxic.
Yeah,
I gotta go to your channel.
yeah, check him out. He's awesome. I'm on his Discord.
Nice, nice. Is he anti nerd or is he like pro nerd? I can't tell from that title.
Um, uh, he has some hot takes. Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, I'm going over there. Probably after 8 o'clock.
Yep. But yeah, Sorry, drawing a blank here.
It's okay. All right, so here, we both have smoking stories, right? Like how we
Oh
quit
yeah, I
smoking.
forgot
Yeah,
you
we need to
used
talk
to.
about that.
Yeah.
So, the day before my 18th birthday, I am the king of rants.
He is.
Great. The day before my 18th birthday, I went up to my friend. I'm like, dude, I'm 18 tomorrow. I need a cigarette. He's like, okay. And that was like the start of 17 years of smoking. And at many a time, I thought, oh, maybe I should quit smoking now. And my friends would be like, you'd save so much money if you stopped smoking. Or there was a guy I liked, and I thought maybe if I quit smoking because he doesn't like smoking, he would like me, blah, blah, blah. Like all the wrong reasons. And I never did. I never did. And then I saw this little test called a pregnancy test, and it had those two beautiful lines on it, and that was the end. And I never smoked again. Maybe I had one cigarette. I don't remember if I had one cigarette or if I gave the cigarettes away or if I threw them away. Some combination, something like that happened. But I never smoked again. And then I just replaced that, like the motion of putting something in your mouth, with food. But no, last year I was with my brother and I'm like, dude, give me a cigarette. He's like, no way. And my brother's a smoker. He's like, I'm not going to do that to you, as he's like smoking right next to me.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's like uh oh, like last night well, actually he quit smoking. Uh used to hang out with my friends and they were all smokers too, and
Oh, okay.
that's why I was avoiding alcohol for a
Mhm.
while,
Okay.
because like it went hand in hand, drinking and smoking.
Oh, okay. And then, like, what's your smoking story? Because you're not smoking now, right? Or are you?
No,
Oh,
no,
okay.
trying not to. But it's
I
been
mean, yeah.
it's been almost half a year. That's like, I think that's the longest streak I've gone without smoking since I started when I was 19.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so about
Similar story.
a third of my life.
Wow. How
um,
easy was it for you to like stop? Just
huh?
how
How
easy was it?
easy?
Yeah. Or was it
Um,
not easy?
eh, both. Uh, last January, I had quit for about 4 months. Um, that one felt like it was a little bit easier to quit because um, I was using a book called Easy Way to Quit Smoking by Alan
Oh,
Carr.
I've heard of that book. I heard of it.
Yeah, yeah, that book helped me out a lot.
Oh, okay. Nice. I
But
mean, for
anyway,
me, yeah. Sorry,
uh,
for me, it was like that baby in my body, that baby in my belly growing was way more important than a cigarette. So somehow it trumped all urges to smoke.
well, that's kind of the way it should be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's true.
But I would I had that book on Audible, and every time I got a craving, I would just put it on and just like
Oh, wow.
really drill into my head. And
Awesome.
that first time last January felt like
Yeah.
it was a lot easier than this past January.
Okay.
Um, so like around Christmas time, I had smoked my last cigarette, and then the first of this year, January 1st, uh, I had started carnivore and quit all the nicotine because I was still doing those pouches that you put in your
Okay.
lip.
Yeah.
And about 4 days after I quit, I wanted to kill someone, and it was nicotine withdrawals on top of sugar withdrawals.
Right. Oh
It
man,
was
that's rough.
bad.
Yeah, that's rough. Oh man. Oh man.
But
Yeah, I get it.
luckily, that day, on the fourth day, I was out in the middle of BFE and the mountains of
Okay.
Vermont,
Oh wow.
and there's no truck stops or anything out there.
Yeah.
And at one point, I was like, I need to stop. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I'm gonna get a cheeseburger.
Oh wow. Did you or no?
No,
Oh
like I
great.
said, I was out in the middle of nowhere.
Oh, so you couldn't. Yeah, there's no McDonald's.
I couldn't pull over to stop anywhere. There was no
Yeah.
place. So by the time like 2 3 hours late after like that decision, I finally got like back into upstate New York where there were truck stops,
Yeah.
and I was just like, I'm good. I don't need it.
Oh, great. That's great. Do you want to pull up this last comment here?
Yeah, yeah, I was
Okay.
yeah, cigarette smell. Can't. I hate cigarette smell. I don't see how people can smoke. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and tell my first cigarette story, and
Okay.
then I'll let you do it. But
Okay.
I was 19, and me and my friends, like, we had bought, some Black and Milds or whatever. I think it was like grape flavored cigarillos,
Yeah.
and we went to our spot. Little hoodlums went underneath the bridge and
Yeah.
started smoking. Tried them, and we were like, "Oh, this tastes horrible. We're never doing this again. This one's not
Yeah.
bad." But
Yeah.
then the next day, we're buying a pack, and it's just downhill from there.
Oh yeah, I know. I understand. Um,
Yeah.
I want to say that I don't know. Sometimes I like that cigarette smell now. My sex addiction. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh. That
It's fine.
okay, okay.
He's a character. It's fine.
Okay, so what was I saying? So I grew up with my parents smoking. So it's kind of like one of those, and my grandpa, who I loved dearly, he smoked Camels. And so it's kind of like Camels and Folgers are two like nostalgic things for me. But I will say now, if I smell cigarette smoke, it's not that I dislike it, but like if I walk by and get some secondhand smoke, it feels really weird in my lungs. Like it doesn't feel good. And
Yeah.
so I think that's also another reason why I'll never pick it up again. I think ex cigarette smokers are worse than people, it has a worse effect on people that never smoked at all, probably. I don't know, but because when I didn't smoke, I didn't have that same reaction of how I when I smell cigarette smoke now.
I know what you mean.
I'm
Yeah,
trying
it's
to get
like
rid of sex. Oh wow, I love sex. I don't know if it's an addiction, but I'm happily married, so there you go.
Paul's just being a character. It's fine.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, my grandpa used to smoke, and I think that was probably my first introduction to it. And I never
Okay.
like. It's so weird. Like growing up, I used to say that my grandpa was like the anti-smoking. Like I would never want to follow his example of
Yeah.
smoking, and then I just fell right into it. It's so weird how that happens.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
I understand. Yeah, I totally get it.
yeah. But we're coming up on an hour.
Wow, that went really fast. That went really
Yeah,
fast. Anyone
yeah,
else have any questions or funny comments that we should just comment on?
yeah. Well, all right. Well,
The Jeopardy tune.
yeah.
I hope
Well,
we don't get banned, this video banned for copyright infringement.
oh, with the clips that I put up, I mean, I'm
Oh,
surprised
okay, okay.
but
Do you have an
well,
outro clip?
I do.
Oh,
But
okay.
thank you. Yes, thank
Oh,
you.
thank you. Thanks for being here.
Oh, Slipknot fan has a good question. Do you know
Yeah, I
anyone who
do know
cured?
people who cured stuff on carnivore.
Yep.
I cured a 5 year unhealed C-section scar on carnivore.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't totally perfect. It was still kind of itchy, annoying, sometimes kind of gross. I'll just put it that way. And last week I was like, my husband looked at it. He's like, "Oh wow, it's healed. It's healthy. It looks healthy." And so that's crazy. That's
Oh,
crazy. I talked to semi-retired Bob, and uh, semi-retired Bob reversed diabetes. So that's amazing. And he was, I don't know if he's still here, but you can go check out my interview on my channel with him. He's got a lot of cool things to say. He cured a lot of stuff. Possibly our friend right here, the carnivore trucker, maybe cured fatty liver. He's just got to go
yep.
check with the doctor.
Yeah, it's all but unconfirmed that it's gone. But,
I've
but
I've
yeah,
cured like, oh yeah.
I don't have that bloated feeling that I used to get when it was really bad.
Oh wow. Yeah. So hey, that's an improvement. I hope to heal my thyroid condition, and I will find out in some months.
Yeah, and also Slipknot fan. Like, there's so many like all these new carnivore channels that have been popping up. They all have their own success stories. Like,
Yeah.
let's see, who's a good one?
Carnivore
Intentional,
kip. Oh yeah.
yeah, intentional carnivore and carnivore kip. Carnivore kips. Uh, Lost about almost 80 pounds by now. Intentional carnivores lost what 100 or was
He's
it
like
over? Was
200, almost 250 pounds since April
yeah,
2022. That's nuts. And
yeah,
he's
something
not
like that.
diabetic anymore either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the
Ah,
carnivore.
yeah,
Mm,
go ahead. Sorry.
yes.
Um,
Yeah.
Slipknot fan says important for thyroid. Yes, I actually look.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Where's the camera? There you go. I just started taking some of this. I'm taking it slow. There
Do
you
you
go.
put it? Do you put it in your water or your
I put in my
coffee or?
coffee. Oh, I drink coffee. I'm gonna keep telling people I drink coffee. I drink coffee, and I do put in my
And,
coffee when I'm down to like the last sip, just so I can like chug it.
ah.
I hope
Uh.
for you that
Yeah.
it does also.
Yeah. I've heard it curing that.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, I hope so. Is that from listening to Slip Not Too Much at a very loud decibel?
You can. It can never be too much or too loud. That's.
Oh man, I really like. I don't know what happened to my musicking. I've been, wow, iodine on deck, lol. Yeah, exactly. It just I have all my important stuff at my desk where I work. So there you go, in my office. What was I gonna say? My like my like hardcore rock and roll days are like 20 years ago. Rock and roll Slipknot is like not rock and roll. That's like the Beatles, right? Hard rock days. What do you call it? I don't even know what to call it anymore. I should go
uh.
listen to some corn afterwards.
Yeah. Your metal days.
My metal days. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, it went away with a bad relationship. And then I started listening to Spice Girls. No, I'm just joking. But recently, I listened to like a bunch of Smashing Pumpkins, and that made me really happy. Even though it's not
Ah.
Slipknot, but
Well, they're so cool. I used to like a couple of their songs. I can't remember off the top of my head. There was one that was one of their slower ones and really kind of personal. I can't remember what the name of it was. It's been a while since I listened to it. Um,
oops. Well, I hope Carnivore heals it for you. I really do, because that sucks, the ringing in your ears.
yeah, hopefully it goes. Hopefully that improves for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh, well, all right. Let's shout out your socials. Where can we find you? All that fun stuff.
I basically just YouTube with this name and my face.
Uh huh.
I did put my Gmail in the chat, so it's going to be forever on this video. I tried to put it in my YouTube channel, but it doesn't show up. Yeah, that's where you can reach me.
Well, maybe you could make a banner at the end of your videos, like I do
Oh, okay.
with
Yeah,
your
I will.
social,
Good idea. Good
or
idea. Good idea.
or you could hit
And
me up and I'll do it for you.
if you're watching from my side, subscribe to this guy's channel. Wait,
That way.
this guy's channel. I'm already bad. Oh wait, somebody says wait. I'm already bad with my lefts and rights, so
Yeah, me
now
too.
I'm
And
backwards.
these are mirrored.
Oh, so I'm like subscribe to his channel.
All
Yes.
right. We'll wait for. Let's see.
Okay.
How do we know each
We
other?
we know each other through Kip, Carnivore
Yeah,
Kip. We're both
yeah. We both.
moderators.
Yeah, we both moderate Kip's channel, which I missed y'all's stream last night. I was busy.
Oh, it was so fun. It was so fun. It's
I
okay.
watched it this morning though,
Oh, nice.
but
Great.
yeah, I wasn't there to moderate. I saw Kip was doing a lot of that.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. I mean, we got to do what we got to do. But so what's funny though is that Kip, I saw Kip's channel because he reminded me of my brother, and I just had to click on one of his videos. He looked like similar to my brother, and then Kip and I became Carnivore. Kip and I became fast YouTube friends, and one day he gave me a shout out, and a bunch of people came over to my channel then, and then I saw that he did the same for Sean, and at that moment, I'm like, oh, I got to talk to this guy. But then he's the one who texted me first. So there you go. That's the story. That's the story, Morning Glory.
Yep. And I had
And
met Kip.
oh,
I
you met
met
Kip?
Kip
Oh,
because well, I'd been watching his videos for a little bit, and he came up with well, he'd been seeing my comments, but he said and mentioned in one of his videos that he was thinking about his channel logo, and I reached out to him and was like, hey, I did I did my logo, the one that's in the corner,
yeah, I like
and I
it.
was like, I offered
Mhm.
to do his logo for him, and just went from there, and we started talking, and offered me to moderate for his channel, and yeah,
Nice.
and,
Yeah.
and then that's how me and you met. So
Yeah, exactly. All these carnivore people. Yep.
yeah,
He's gonna do
uh,
one in 2 weeks. Saturday night in 2 weeks. Not next Saturday, the week after. What is it? 8 p.m. Central? 9 p.m.
Yeah.
9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central.
yeah, that's right, that's right.
Yeah.
But yeah, Kip, Dave from No Carb Life and Intentional Carnivore, they all do a Saturday night stream. But
Very nice.
all right, well, let's end it here. Thanks for coming. It's been
Yeah,
great talking
sure.
with
Let's
you.
do it again. Absolutely. It's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thanks.
Subscribe to my channel also.
Yeah, subscribe to your channel.
Shameless plug.
Dude, hey, that's fine. I don't mind
good.
at all.
Awesome. Okay, talk to you all later. Later, Gator.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm done. I'm fucking done. I am done. Get out!
Is that it?